Welcome to Around the Peninsula. I'm Catus Corporal Minky Bay. You would think that bettering yourself would just help you get ahead, but a select group of students will discover self-development and help others more than they know. Army Sergeant Tamara Thompson shows how new interns get a job and a cross-cultural experience while in their home country.
Students come together at Camp Walker's Evergreen Club to open doors to their new USAG Daegu internship program, which is part of the Good Neighbor program.
I do love to experience American culture and the international work experience, so that's why I applied for this position.
Interns will experience the American way of life, but still need to stay focused and aligned with their objectives.
We equip all of our interns with the knowledge that they need as they intern with USAG Daegu at selected organizations within this fall session, which will last up until next year of February.
Selected individuals go through different steps, such as showing commitment, an interview, and an essay to become an intern.
The companies, when they apply for jobs, they always ask them about the USAG Daegu internship. How did you manage to do that? What did you do? They're fascinated by it. And we're talking about Samsung, LG, Hyundai, these big corporations. They want to know, what did the students do on the U.S. Army base?
The positive experiences interns have encourages them to want to come back when their time is over and volunteer. Army Sergeant Tamara Thompson, Camp Walker, Korea.
The USAG Daegu Intern Orientation provides information on understanding the military, American culture, and workplace responsibility. Patriotism does not only lie within the citizens of the United States. Catus Corporal Kwak Hyo Bin introduces us to one soldier who is willing to go above just serving his country.
Service members and families gather at Henry's place on Camp Henry to congratulate 3 new U.S. citizens, including one serving his country.
I'm from Goiânia, Brazil. I've been in the States for a while, and you know, the States feel like home for me, so it feels more like home than Brazil, so that was why I decided to become a U.S. citizen. I've always wanted to join the military. Me and my younger brother, he's in the military as well. Since we were little, you know, we'd always play with Army men, and so it's something I've always wanted to do, and I finally got around to doing it. So
I think as part of my job here overseas, that is the most important aspect of my job. Knowing that we have a service member, okay, who's fighting for a country that he or she is not a citizen of, and we're able to basically bestow our best or the highest award, which is U.S. citizenship, okay, because of their dedication and service to the armed forces and the United States.
It was a special day for me. I've been looking forward for this day for a while, and it finally came, and now it's over with, so now I can move on to, you know, the next chapter of my life.
The final step was a simple oath, and Private Bonillo became a United States citizen. Katusa Corporal Kwak Hyo Bin, Camp Henry, Korea.
U.S. soldiers from foreign countries can apply for citizenship while in basic training. What do Korea and Kenya have in common? Army Sergeant Jared Don shares one soldier's unique story.
I am from Kenya, which is in East Africa. Unlike most Katusas, I was raised up in Africa. My dad's job back then required him to move from country to country from about every 3 to 4 years. So I stayed a while in Morocco, lived a few years in Algeria, and Kenya being my final destination, I stayed there for about 20 years.
Sergeant Joe being from Kenya, it's funny, and it's cool. When somebody pointed out to me that he actually has an accent, it took for somebody to say something to me to catch it. But yeah, like when I listen to Sergeant Joe, I can hear the accent.
I was fluent in English because that's what we used in Kenya, because I went to an international school, and mostly we speak English and the local language there called Swahili, but most of the time we spoke in English.
Well, it was interesting. You know, the funny thing is a lot of the Katusas, you know, we've had Katusas from Georgia, from Brazil, from, you know, all around the world, really. So it's interesting to see, you know, that they come back to Korea to do his 2 years in the military. It's really cool to see that no matter where in the world, you know, a Korean is, they're going to come back and do their duty in their home country.
I came for college. But my other reason was military service. It's mandatory in Korea, but I had a choice of doing it or not doing it because of my experience abroad and my time I spent in Kenya. But I decided it's once in a lifetime thing.
Sergeant Joe plans to stay in Korea after his military service is over and attend college. Taekwondo, a form of Korean traditional martial arts, is a sport where soldiers can train their body and mind. Katusa Private Jae-hyun-ju takes off his shoes to keep in step with Taekwondo trainees.
People in white uniform are learning basic moves in Taekwondo class. Some are a little bit clumsy, but there are earnest expressions on their faces. Major Ruben Gutierrez started learning Taekwondo in college.
15 years ago, I got up to green belt, but having a 9th dan and a 70-year-old master that is in better shape than me as a teacher is fantastic. It's a one in a lifetime chance. So it's very motivated to be here with him, learning.
Gutierrez believes Taekwondo supports his military lifestyle.
Reinforces discipline, and again, just to push your body and really your mind, push your mind beyond that threshold, always testing yourself. Martial arts does that, and it couples you with other people that have the same goal, and you all share in that passion to be better, and martial arts provides that venue, that tool that you can use to better yourself every day.
The trainees' shouts fill the combative room. Katusa Private First Class, Jae-hyun-ju, Yongsan, Korea.
For more information about Taekwondo classes on Yongsan, contact the Trent Warrior Resiliency Fitness Center. Navigating through the woods in extreme heat is no easy task. Army Sergeant Chris Garver reports from Camp Casey.
Soldiers need direction, and this junior leader directs his team through the Camp Casey land navigation course.
I'm really excited to do it, actually. We don't get many opportunities to do this, so yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
As any good leader, Specialist Herman shows his soldiers how to use a map, but this training involves more than just going from one point to another. This is a part of situational training that Herman and his soldiers are going through to sharpen their basic soldier skills.
With our mission, we have a live mission. We don't get many opportunities to do this, go out in the field. We're normally always on post, so this really helps for the soldiers reinforce our warrior tasks and battles.
3 o'clock, 50 meters, move! 3 o'clock, 50 meters! Army Sergeant Chris Garver, Camp Casey, Korea.
Cover, Smalley, move! Cover! Bang, bang, bang! Bang, 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 bang! Bang, bang!
The 719th Military Intelligence Battalion completes situational training every quarter. Being in the military means devoting a portion of your time to being physically fit. It's also a commitment to a life of serving others. At Osan Air Base, Air Force Sergeant Sasha Mashad found a community willing to combine their love of fitness with a desire to pay their respects.
Community members came out to support CrossFit Osan's 31 Heroes Workout to Remember, which is a specially designed workout of the day. Event coordinator Loriedana Ballesteros explains.
WOD means workout of the day, and AMRAP means as many rounds as possible. So if I say 5-minute AMRAP of a certain task, that means you have to give me as many rounds as possible of those certain tasks while the clock is still running.
Maggie DeLaRosa is a CrossFit instructor who is new to Osan Air Base.
It's just a cohesive, well put together moment, and I am super excited to be part of this team for the next 12 months.
31 Heroes is a workout designed to honor the men killed in action in Afghanistan in 2011. 30 military service members, many from the special operations community, plus one military working dog, died when a helicopter they were aboard was shot down. Melissa Holsinger is visiting her husband for the summer and decided to give CrossFit a try.
To learn the fundamentals and to do exercises in a different way really has changed my body, and I'll never stop.
Between burpees, hand release push-ups, squats, and a 400-meter hill run with sandbags, for 31 minutes, the Osan community came together for a workout to remember.
17, good.
Technical Sergeant Sasha Mashad, Osan Air Base, Korea.
Donations from the 31 Heroes Workout to Remember project support the families of all fallen military heroes, past, present, and future. That was your Around the Peninsula for Thursday, September 19th. From all of us at AFN, enjoy your evening.